Hi, I'm Kalisha, and thanks for watching this holistic documentary with me of my life in the last 6 months. This is chapter 11, Quality of Life. I had 3 parts. It was a lot more. Trust me, I kept editing, but it was really cool looking at my manifestations, my prayers, my spells, and reviewing my quality of life since the beginning of the holistic journey, because last year was a completely different picture. So, of course, I had to do my basic research when I split up this holistic documentary up in 12 different chapters to make a well-balanced adult perfect human life. Like, what are the quality of life? So one of them was quality of life. And quality of life pretty much is the standard of health, comfort, and happiness experienced by an individual or a group. So really the your quality of life is only up to you. If you think about it, nobody else can. Don't get me wrong. Traumas, bad experiences, things like that are horrible. But I'm not necessarily talking about that, because hopefully trauma doesn't happen every day. Otherwise, please definitely ask for help, talk to a counselor, whatever you need to do if you feel like you actually have trauma every single day and things aren't going to get better. So in my case, in this documentary, I purposely focused on getting better, healthy, happy, centered, just healed. That's really where it started, but it just kept going, and I love filtering and going through different parts of my life. So the beginning of part 1 is definitely a real life view of my life still today. It's with my daughter, Leona Taylor, and quality of life is very interesting with her because it's completely new. So I live with a 2-year-old, and toys are always everywhere. I pick up things and she throw them. I'm mopping almost every night, things like that. So I realized if I was in the era of cribs, my house would always be a wreck. I would try to clean it up, and I do, just for my safety reasons. So I don't want to roll over a colored pencil. But nonetheless, quality of life is great because I have pretty much good standard of health. I'm pretty comfortable overall, and I'm happy. I'm happy looking around. I'm happy with my life. I'm happy with what I done and what I'm working towards, and my healing process of many, many avenues, based off of what I endured. So I think my quality of life is pretty good, but I'm excited to share that with you. I'm excited to share. I know there was different holidays. Holidays are new to me. Being my mother was a Jehovah's Witness and we didn't have them. So now it's kind of like a new life with a daughter, and I get to start from scratch. So, life is good. I have plants, and I definitely, like to pamper myself. So glad to share that. This is part 1. Adventures of Kalisha. Adventures of Kalisha and H.O.L.T. Man. This is where I go when I run away. I like my hair like this. She makes me want to smoke on a... So this is real life, real life, real life, real life, real life. We got blocks on the floor, tricycle under the table, yoga ball. Never get on. Probably need to. High chair. I got my mom's towels. I don't know. Some my wall is laced with artwork. I've done paintings. That's my origami coochie. This video is not meant to be public. I'm simply documenting how my life is right now because I just had a virtual therapy session. I really want the in contact, but this Omicron right now beating everybody's butt. COVID is real and as safe as you can be. I suggest choose that path and don't go nowhere if you don't have to. So it's my house and it's cribs. It can be on cribs, right? Just selfie cribs. So, but as I said, it's not for public use or to publicize right now because I don't want nobody to know where I live right now. It's crazy people out there, you know. Okay. Some artwork I did. Jet light to the next life. It's I'm waiting on the frame to come in from Amazon, but we took our Christmas picture. I love that picture. I'm so, baby, you saying hi? Yeah. So still got the bassinet, which we working on potty training. Yeah. Her dad. I'm very shocked, very impressed. Got her slide thing. Castle. What? She's very needy. I don't know. She wants me to pick her up, but honestly, I pick her up all the time. I try not to, but I feel like I pick her up, but it's just her and I, so I'm not really sure how much I'm supposed to pick her up. But they said don't pick them up all too much, and this is why she needs to be in school and why we need a social life. Christmas time, our Christmas tree. I like our ornaments. I updated our ornaments. I think I'll make a new tradition to buy a new ornament every year. So I felt like I never can have too many black angels or angels. Never can have too many angels. Sewing machine. I got my sewing machine. Batman, the Eiffel Tower. I'm gonna see you there, mommy. I bought Liana, that was her last year ornament. And then gold, gotta have my gold. Saxophone, love saxophone. And then I bought Liana this mermaid coffee. She likes to take down the ornaments. I have ornaments everywhere on the mantle. I don't know if you can see that, but got my great grandmother's secretary. Pinata money, and I think she finally calmed down watching a little documentary or whatever. I'm working on a box. I'm working on a different way to do a mood board. I have an idea, spiritual path, start dissecting stuff, doing stuff, making days. So dividing stuff up. So yeah, it's my day. About to eat these Brussels sprouts. And got some red lobster last night. I wanted some crab. Finally just ordered some. Don't do it every day, but I do what I do. Yeah, she climbs up on shit. Tell yourself in the future self, Liana. What you gonna tell yourself in the future? Hope you stay like this forever. I love you. Yeah. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when times are great. I'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take. So I got my first plant spiritual growth investment. I got my rose bush that will start to actually bloom, they said, in a couple months, but they said it's okay to get it now. So I'm gonna put this on my porch, well, front. Then I have bonsai tree, and then my lavender, dry that, my sage, and my thyme, and my aloe vera plant, and my lemon tree, and my baby girl. So I'm excited to get this going. Yeah, and get this pleasantly going. All right. Then I have bonsai tree, and then my lavender, dry that, my sage, and my thyme, and my aloe vera plant, and my lemon tree, and my baby girl. So I'm excited to.
Didn't tell girls about Hudson the dog cage. Actually, I did. No, I asked you not to. Well, Hudson's just an idiot. No one likes him anyway. He bullies everyone. It was just my turn to be his target. Why? I don't know. First he went after Corey because Corey told everyone in their party.
It is Sunday, January 16th. It is supposed to be the full moon tonight. Baby girl is asleep, so I got an hour and a half. I am trying to stay kind of still. I'm getting over the sniffles, and it is snowing. I don't know if you can see that. It's definitely snowing. Snow on the ground in Georgia. Oh, you see it a little bit there? So I'm exfoliating. I'm getting prepared for my prayer tonight. I bought some tarot cards. I am still on the journey, spiritual journey. I don't think it will ever stop because it is a part of life. And it's foaming. I'm supposed to keep this on for no more than 15 minutes. Exfoliating my skin, my face. Hopefully I don't look like a monster when I'm done. I am in a different world. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Do any of us really? We just make a plan, then do it. But in all reality, make money, pay your bills on time, be kind, and mind your business. And your life will be pretty smooth. The morning of a lot of loss hurts. Pandemic hurts. Things hurt, but mental, spiritual, and emotional awareness, especially of actions, you can think all you want, but you have to stop and think about what you're doing. I am now in a position that I can do that because I am no longer sick. I had a very bad infection that apparently the side effects was being crazy. So I didn't go crazy. I actually went mad, and that would be the actual definition for me. Sliding down. Gravity. Foaming. So it is snowing. Full moon tonight. Supposed to be, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing except healing. And I know it's going to take me a while to heal. And while I have the time and the energy and the space to do that, I plan on doing that. I've been hurt for a long time and I didn't know. And I've been accepting being hurt over and over and over. And people think it's okay to hurt people because they feel hurt people. But you have to stop being hurt and realize you are hurt. So, it's one of those things. It's a very tricky, slippery slide of sanity, insanity, crazy. What do you do with it? How do you digest it? How do you regurgitate it to the world? I've done some very bizarre things and I have to live with it. But, for the first time in a long time, I feel good. I feel really, really good. Bubbles, soap, face mask. So, cleaning my face. Pulling my tarot card tonight. I'm supposed to pull 5. And it starts tonight. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll end Thursday night on my 5th card, and then I say a prayer. Intentions. What are my intentions? I want to be the best I can be for me. Not just for me, for my daughter, for my future, 20 years from now. 20 years from now, I want to look back and say I tried to be the best, to prepare to be the best that I could be in 20 years, if that makes sense. It's all, you need people, and I think the lack of the amount of people I've had in my life could be the reason I am who I am, but, I was alone a lot as a kid. It's beautiful outside. Reading a journal. So, must take a bath tonight. It's a full moon. So, full moon bath, bathing rituals and recipes for relaxation and vitality. Fire. Winter full moon. I attract abundance. Abundance. That's winter. See, winter, summer, new moon. I need a winter full moon. Claire's spiritual bath. So I might need to take a bath tonight. Probably warm my bath water with a lot more stuff that I got. Lime, lemon, rosemary. I got fresh rosemary. I got some cucumber, honey, milk, Epsom salt, lavender, eucalyptus, rose. I bought a rose plant. It's outside. Probably need to water it. Well, it is snowing. So, eucalyptus, rose, oatmeal, cedar. I don't have any cedar yet. Set intention. crystals and candles and smudge sticks to begin. Plants, halo, burn stick, incense, clear quartz to hold in your giving hand. Visualize your negativity going down the drain. That is gravity working. Alright. 5 minutes left on this. Hot toddy. I already had a hot toddy. I would assume that it helped, but I actually drink so much. I like drinking. Let's sacred hoop. I want to do some paint pours, especially with white, black, yellow, and red. It's the colors of the Native American health and healing medicine wheel. I brought the tarot cards, a spell to end loneliness and conjure new friendship. So this is actually a new moon ritual for kicking a creative block. So we're actually, I need a new moon, not a full moon. Different methods for healing, quantum healing, spiritual leaders, healing herbs, ginkgo and St. John's wort. I did start taking spiritual healing with sound. I didn't get any chimes yet, but wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Sight. Psychic, fortune teller, palm reader, and medium. Spiritual healing with food. Have tea, fruit, vegetable, coast. I make some tea. Elderberry, raw cocoa. I still want to try lotus. Spiritual healing using verbal prayer. Meditation, chanting, chakra meditation, physical body. Using smell. Myrrh. Rosemary. Animals. Lamb. Innocence. Year the tiger. 22. Tiger. Crane. Bison. Spiritual healing using nature superpowers. So I got the 23andMe and Ancestry. I already submitted the 23andMe back. I just got the Ancestry one. I did that spit test, and it's Sunday, so I'm not even, my nose is running. That was smart. Nature. I got the bonsai tree. So I got bonsai tree. Probably need a camping, star alignment, astrology. Probably need to look that up. Flower, roses, melatonin is supposed to help you dream better. I don't know if that's the case, because it doesn't really help me. It makes me sleep perfectly for like a few hours, and then I just wake up, and then I'm just alert. So I don't know if that just means I'm resting or not. Herbs. Sage. I got sage. I haven't got the sweetgrass yet. I haven't got the cedar. Omega-3 S builds healthy body. I got that. Lavender. I got lavender. Peppermint. Thyme. I got rosemary. Melatonin. Using objects as a compass. I think I have a compass. I think my mom bought me a compass. I think this might be time to come out. It's soap everywhere. Crafts. Crocheting. I haven't crocheted in a while, but gardening. Dream catcher. I need to make a dream catcher. Gardening. Jewelry making. Waist beads. Coloring, painting, candle making. Pottery, ceramics. Picking up litter. Pom Pom Prayer Rug, Prayer Flag, and Smudge Stick. I want to make all these race beads using objects. I have a lot of seashells. Tea ceremony. I do want a tea ceremony. Books. I haven't got any of these books yet, but I do need to get them. Do I want to get emotionally involved? Alright, so new moon ritual. Red road. Metaphor for living a spiritual way to life. So 7 sacred virtues. Prayer, honesty, humility, compassion, respect, generosity, and wisdom. Controls anxious mind and be patient. Using seashells for spiritual health. Seashells are usually perceived as feminine, a symbol of birth, good fortune, and resurrection. Shells strongly associated with the element of water, with the moon, which drives ocean tides. Seashells escape the scallops and a symbol of Baptist Christianity. Feng Shui items considered to be lucky conch shells. The spiral connectivity with the divine. Medicine wheel. Thunder wheel. Energy vortex. Using planets and create pictures using astrology. Chakras, singing bowl. So there's notes C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. Map of your future. Spiritual healing through the nature. Snow. Bhakti yoga. I think this needs to come out now. I told you, I was getting over a cold. Right. I think it's time for this to come out. Alright, it is the night of the full moon. I am in my bath. It's lukewarm. I did make it boiling hot earlier. When I put in all the herbs and trying to find the good lighting. Herbs and fruit. So I have kind of my recipe close, very, very close to my recipe I usually have in here. My eucalyptus leaves, my thyme, rosemary, lemon, lime, cucumber. Gotta put cucumber on the eyes. Honey, milk. What else? Epsom salt, lavender, dried lavender, and then lavender Epsom salt. Right now, I am watching some TV, but I'm just letting my body soak. As long as I basically want to. So I'm uncomfortable. It actually snowed very beautifully today. And I didn't really leave the house. So I just snow day, you know. I saw my neighbors outside. But I prayed, I wrote, I did some research. I knew tonight is the full moon. I really want to go outside and see the full moon, to be honest. But I actually just hate being cold. Like, I really hate being cold. So, I don't think I'll go outside after a bath. But I do know it's the full moon tonight. So, if I can't see it from my window, then it is what it is. I'm going to look in the backside of the house. But I'm sure I'm still not going to be able to see the moon. But I did get my tarot cards. They're very beautiful, very beautiful illustrations. I shuffled them a couple times, and they are ready for my break the creative spells. I'm really, really excited about this year. I'm really excited about day by day, month by month. A lot can happen. I mean, we know that a few minutes can change your life for the worse. We also know a few minutes can change your life for better. And I'm really, really looking forward to better. I've been doing some research on like just 2022 in general. And it's the year of the tiger, which is my year, my birth year. So I started researching that, started researching astrology, interpretation of the stars and astronomy and stuff like that. I looked into a lot more than I've known, like my moon sign versus my sun sign. So my sun sign is a Libra. I think my moon sign was a Capricorn, I think. And then there's the other sign that I think it's a Cancer. So I don't know. It's just interesting to research, interesting to get to know myself. But I did wait to take my bath closer to my bedtime. Make my sleep a lot more relaxing. My prayers and things like that. My meditation a little more sensual. And plus, baby girl is in the bed. So, yeah, I'm just floating in the milk bath, my honey on my back, you know. And it is the full moon. I'm ready to charge, be activated. I'm gonna put my amethyst in the window and get that charged by the moon tonight. I wish I could I have a purple amethyst. I have a clear amethyst, but I cannot find it. I know I saw Liana with it, but I have no idea where it went. And I know it's in the house. But yeah, things are different. Calmer. Everything's really, really calm right now. Everything's very quiet. Everything's very peaceful. Pay bills tomorrow. That's what I gotta do. Nobody likes paying bills, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Checks and balances. So things are just praying for success. This is the year that I do have to find a career job and really establish what and how I want to do. Oh, that smells amazing. Rub a little of that. I think this is the sage I have to rub on myself because that smells divine. I don't know. Can't see the water, but I promise you, I took a picture of the bath. It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. It feels very soft. I don't know. This is my full moon bath, and January, I believe today's the 16th. Yeah, January 16th. Let's put a little light in there. Ooh. Hi. That's the moon bath. I pulled the notifications down. So it is my moon bath. January 16th. I got my cards ready. I'm just super excited. I got a couple other things lined up, and I'm just enjoying my motherfucking self. I am in tune with myself. I love myself. I want to be with myself. I want to get to know myself. I want to pray for myself. I want to love and self-soothe myself in a gentle way, in a calm way. I need a lot more healing. Sometimes I still feel a little off, but one day at a time. And we'll keep working, keep grinding, keep focusing, keep knowing that I'm on the right path. I got at least one music video to do this year. I have to do a fashion movie inspired by this spiritual documentary. So I got to start working on color samples and organizing different collections for this year. And just going with the flow of things. And I want to start organizing, distributing the scripts for Phoenix movie. I have to find a publicist, or there's some articles of how to sell the screenplays to Netflix yourself. But you still need a lot of money. I still need like 10 grand, 10,000 at least. Just to produce it, to make clothes, just to get the props and all that together. But that will be for the future. The fashion movie this year, I think, is very reasonable. I think it's going to be out in the fall. And I think it's going to be amazing and probably one of the best things that I'm excited to work on. I'm excited to get to know. I'm excited to do this documentary because honestly, I don't think I would get there without this. Yeah. So I'm just praying for all that. And let's see what these tarot cards have in store for me. I'm not holding it to its ultimate materialistic value, but a guidance, a clue, something, some sort of insight, maybe whatever I pluck will help, you know? So, yeah. Let me get back to my path. Happy full moon.
Hi. I am not going live, probably ever again. But I am still on the Kalishas, concepts and correlations. I'm gonna assume this is like, what did I say? Season 4, episode 1. Season 4, episode 2, 3, 4, episode 4. I don't know where I'm at. I am making this up as I go because it's very interesting documenting my life. This is how I'm documenting my life. I'm actually writing my documentary, my autobiography. I don't know, whatever it is. But right now, this is my Psalms. I'm writing my own Psalms, Kalisha's Psalms to Life, a holistic healing. I'm healing a different part of me. My goal is to heal the broken parts that I didn't even know were broken and become the best human being, become the best energy possible. The happiest person alive. Maybe, I don't know if that's even possible, but not to let problems discourage me. I have big goals, and I know what I want, and I'm going to start this is not the candle I wanted. But because I'm not going to worry about it. So I have a intention candle, but I guess I left it upstairs. And this is a Rustic Palo Santo candle I have burning right now. It's lit. Yeah. So I've been burning my candles, but that candle is the same as that candle, and I have intention candles, so I'm not going to worry about it because I have incense. I have black rain incense going on right now. I have black sand and cashmere oil with peppermint oil. My mom's peppermint oil, essential oil, she had left over. I'm burning that together and create an aroma. Baby girl's upstairs. She's watching The Labyrinth and Muzzy. So Muzzy's playing on her TV, and The Labyrinth is playing on mine. So I know I have at least 1 hour and 43 minutes to do this video. Something like that. And my mom's sweater. So this sweater was one of my favorite pieces of clothing from my mom. She loved this sweater. I always loved this sweater on her. I don't know why out of all the sweaters she had, it has a beautiful button. I love buttons. It still smells like her. And I'm going over today for this video. I'm catching up on my spiritual healing. So I've done 2 moon prayers. I've done tarot cards. I have done the aura change. So the water, I've updated my water. So I got some Avion. Avion, I think everybody knows Avion, so I'm going to show that. But I actually but Avion was on sale, so that's why I bought that. But I've been drinking this. So as I did some documentation, I looked up like the best pH balance. And the best pH, water pH is, let's see. I don't know. It's in here somewhere. I think it's 7.6 something. I want to be correct. So, okay. Healthiest pH balance is 6.5 between 8.5. So when I was drinking alkaline water, it was like 9.5 plus 10 pH balance. And you know, not that I was drinking it for a long time and I did feel hydrated a lot longer. But honestly, if this is saying that it's the healthiest and I did my research, I'm just going to find water that's in that. Like, it's not really an argument. Drink what you love. I have all different types of waters in my hand right now, and I want to taste them all. I want to see, even though they're all still in the pH balance, they're all different waters. They do all different things, but at the end of the day, it's still water. So I have artesian water. It's just simple truth, artesian water. It's a pH balance of 7.6. I bought this with this, and I like the taste of this better. But this is 8.4 pH balance, which is right at the top of maxing out of the healthiest, because the top is 8.5 and this is 8.4. But this tastes so much better than this, to me, artesian water. But yesterday, I went to the store. I bought some different spring water, Proud Source. It says 8.5, so that is at the top of the healthiest. So I'm going to see what that tastes like. And then I bought some Tuscany, 100% natural spring water. It says served in the best restaurants. I don't know if that's true. I just bought one bottle. It doesn't say a pH balance. I assume because it says naturally alkaline with pH of 8 or higher. And the smart water. I love smart water. I absolutely could drink smart water all day, every day. It's just, a little pricey, but this one had ginseng green tea extract, and it says clarity. It says clarity. So I just grabbed one of these, and I was like, what's it gonna hurt? So let's see if I can quickly. I don't see a pH balance on here at all, but I'm sure it has one. So, and then I made my waist beads. I was on a jewelry kick, and I'm sure it's just the thread that I used that did not stay intact. But then it just snapped. But what I did is I tied them all together in different types of knots because I assumed that it would do this. I just didn't really know a better way to bead these particular beads. So when I think of it, I know I can just take a needle or something and thread through the links. I just made a link. So, but I think it's beautiful. I finally finished it. I did actually feel beautiful in a different way wearing this. I felt dainty, I guess you could say, and I really enjoyed it. So I bought like this eraser one, and it says make mistakes, and then I have my dream catchers on here, which I do plan on making a dream catcher. This is my little lamb to protect my innocence. That's what it was representing it for. Infinity with the seashells. My classic Phoenix and Fire Within. I love Phoenix and just what it represents. My moons. And then it was just filled with opal, amethyst, tiger's eye, I believe. I wrote it down. And it's the year of the tiger. And I am the year of the tiger. 1986 baby. And I feel like this is the year, the manifest year. My goal to get to Paris Eiffel Tower one day, and with my daughter, I promised my mother before she died, because that was her dream. She always thought she was going to go to Paris. And I remember taking French even in high school, so I knew French so I could go with her, and we just never did. So I promised her before she died that I would take my daughter, and we're going to shout up, we made it! And I just have to wait a little longer so Leona Taylor can remember, because she is one right now. So they'll give me a couple years after, hopefully, this COVID traveling thing would be a lot better, hopefully. My boxing glove, it says a lot of fight left in me. There's a lot of fight left in me. And my Thunderbird, I plan on making a Thunderbird of some sort of different things. So these are my symbols. These are my totems, you could say. I just had to figure out how to get them back on me. So they kind of been hanging around. And my arrowhead. I love arrowheads. So that's what I've physically been doing besides my lovely aloe vera and my plants I made a video about earlier, so I'm excited about that. Hopefully I can get this untangled somehow. Alright. It's gonna bug me if I don't, to be honest. I don't even know how that happened. There we go. I'm gonna just leave this here. I got my rain stick music in the background. Keeps me calm, keeps me peaceful. I've been trying to find something to hear. It is beautiful outside. It is so beautiful. It is January 23rd, but and it's cold. It's very, very cold outside. And and frost, everything. So I want to do a taste test water with my friend when she comes. So I'm excited. She's coming in about a week with her daughter. I took that shot, and I don't know. It made me initially actually nauseous. It tasted wonderful, and I ate. I did eat. I ate before. I've been taking my vitamins. I probably take them every other day, just because it's a lot on the body. But I'm doing something different. So I bought this walnut cranberry loaf bread, melted butter and honey. Oh my god, that was so good. All right, so this has been my journal. What's in here? This has been my journal, my spiritual journal. So, January 23rd, I think I said that. So this is from January 2nd. So I've been doing this for about 20 days, which is actually, I feel like I've researched a lot in 20 days. But this is where it started. So my branding in my intros: House of Leona Taylor, Kalisha's Concepts and Correlations, Season 4, Episode 1, Kalisha's Psalms. I'm wanting to find the highest, truest expression of myself. How to fill one's cup of themselves completely, overflow, and whole. That's where I want to be. Spiritual journey to find symbols and totems. Holistic healing documentary. This is basically documentary. Spiritual healing, guidance, awareness, awakeness, and self-preservation. I want to inspire to heal. There's been a lot of things that have broke me, and a lot of things have really messed with my mental health to the point that I just couldn't cooperate in society anymore. I had to sit back and work on myself. But there has been a lot of out of control issues I had that affects your emotion, affects your mental, affects your spirit. It breaks you down. It tears you apart. And you have to still pick up the pieces and deal. And it's not fair, and it's not right, and it's not okay. And, and I'm not talking about every trauma and everybody's hurt is different. I can't say one person's heartache is any more intense than mine. You can judge pain as a perspective, but it's usually a mirror of my pain is more, and it's never a competition. If you're competing to see how much more pain that you have compared to somebody else and they shouldn't feel a certain way, that's not even realistic to even say as a human being, because that's where the empathy comes from, to feel. But you don't have to relate. You don't have to relate. I think one of the biggest things for me is I don't want people to relate to my pain because it hurts. I've been hurting for a long time, and I keep a lot of emotions in, because really, what am I supposed to do with them? I've been bullied. I've been physically harmed. I've been robbed. I don't know. I've been in so many different scenarios, lost babies. I had a blood infection from a wisdom tooth, and it literally changed. It made me even more crazy. So if I don't really want to challenge life and ask what else can it throw at me, because at this point, I don't want nothing thrown at me no more. I want to stop the pain, whatever it is, whomever it is, wherever it is. If it don't feel good, it's got to go. And that's for my mental health. So if it's a person, bye-bye. And it's not necessarily because it's a new year, 2020. It just is my life. This is just my life. I'm an artist, and I always knew I had a plan since I was little. Like, I have so many plans, realistic plans that are not usual or conventional, and I want to do them, and I know where I want to be at the age of 40, and I know where I want to be at the age of 50 and 60 and 70, and all of them, as drastic as I know I want them to change, I want to be happy, healthy, full, energetic, motivated, financially steady, fun. I want to learn. I want to create. I want to laugh. And I want to be warm. And I want land of peace. So, spiritual healing, guidance and awareness, awakeness, and self-preservation. So I can enjoy all these things. So, healing The spirit. Spiritual posture scenes, non-physical part of a person, which is the seat of the emotions and character of the soul. Learning a person's spiritual pleasure. So I want to know what my spiritual pleasure is. What pleases my spirit? Because everybody's spirit's not the same. And everybody's healing, everybody's so soothing is not the same. So you have to find what it is for you. And then keep going. Just evolve more, add to it, change it, purge. Healthy purge, healthy binge. There is a healthy purge, because then if it's, I don't know. I have a binge purge personality. I don't know. I just realized that. Like, I just dive in and I want it, and then I get rid of it. Like, whatever it is. I don't deprive my cravings. If I want something, I just get it. And it's not really, I know that's probably not the most ideal way of living, but it's like, why not live like that? I try not to harm people. I try not to hurt people. Everybody's not going to be happy with my decisions. Everybody's not going to be happy with things that I do or don't do, don't agree with. And at the end of the day, that's not my problem. Not my problem. This is my problem. If I don't have no problems, I don't need problems. I don't like problems. You know what the problems I want? Why are there not enough crab legs? I want more crab legs. Anyway, healing the spirit, man. So healing the spirit, spiritual posture scenes, non-physical part of the person, which is the seat of the emotions and character and the soul. Learning person's spiritual pleasure, alertness versus awareness, energy versus stability, center yourself, cleanse your space, declare your intentions for the month and verbally or on paper. Symbolically send your intentions into the world. So one of the biggest things I do want to do is, I think you put a message in a balloon and then let it float up to the sky. Release. There's different ways to release messages. Release messages. So put a message. Release to the sky, or message in a bottle. The wall. Creek. Wall of rocks. Alright. Personal rituals and schedules. So I've been building my own personal ritual, my own personal schedule. It's still a little bit like that, but I'm working on it. Establishing a set of values and principles and beliefs that give life meaning to you and using them to guide the decisions and actions you take. So with my therapist, she did an exercise with me, and I don't mind sharing. She told me that the first time we met, we went over what I wanted my values to be, or out of the list, what my values were. And in order, mine are freedom, skill, friendship, creative, and health. And this was probably out of like 100 values. You can have all different types of values. Everything's different. So we've been talking about freedom actually for months now. We are still on number 1 for values, but that's not a bad or good thing. It's just that's where we are. And freedom is, what's the real definition of freedom? Freedom. The real definition of freedom: the power or right to act, speak, or think as one wants without hindrance or restraint. We have freedom of choice. Absence or subjection to foreign domination. The state of not being imprisoned or enslaved. The power or right to act, speak, or think as one wants without hindrance or restraint. I do know I have freedom. But sometimes I am definitely out of control. So I'm building my own control. I'm building my own boundaries and ratios within me, because I have to learn how to control myself. So those are my values, beliefs that life gives meaning to you, and using them to guide decisions and actions you take. My friendships are everything to me, and trust me, you know if you're my friend or not. I love my friends. I love my friends because honestly, that's my family. That's my chosen family. I choose these people because I think they're the best people for me, and I hope to be the best for them. Spiritual alignment basics. So these are the basic things that I do. Nothing really out the norm. I bathe, and I have when I do baths, I do everything. I've gone over a couple recipes. I've shown a couple baths. So I do a lot. Aroma, environment. I tell you, my candles, my plants, healthy purge, spending time in nature. I actually really like being outside. I just really don't like being cold. And in Georgia, we don't really have cold. We have colder than summer. But it's not like DC cold, where I remember feet of snow, and I was like, and that was like real cold. Like I'm cold now, but like not really. Like I have on my wool socks, but I have on a dress and a sweater, so it's like cold, but it's colder down here. Like it's really nice upstairs, and my room is really toasty. I like being up there. I've made it my sanctuary, and I'm so like, I just been embracing myself. I'm about to finish this couch. I just have to get the motivation to do it. So but I've been spending a lot of time indoors, and I'm preparing to. I miss camping. I love camping. So spend time in nature, exercise regularly. I'm chasing a toddler. I exercise, but we go on walks and stuff. But I really want to get a personal trainer. That is my goal. A nutritionist, personal trainer, somebody that like basically monitors what I eat, and vitamins. Have my vitamins ready for me. Exercise regularly. Anyway, and consistent diet. But I eat a lot of vegetables. I eat a lot of salads. I love salads. So, but it's just harder in the winter because I like warm stuff. But I haven't even pulled out my crock pot, which is crazy because I don't know. It's just
Been eating salads. Knowing who I am. So I did buy 23andMe and Ancestry.com, and I'm just waiting for the results. I submitted both of them back already, spit test, and I did that. So I'm excited to get that back. Where I'm from and where I want to go. So one of my biggest goals in life is to have a art summer camp. And I'm talking about acres of land I actually live on, and then like have like greenhouses for each department, because it is a summer camp, and then it just be maintained throughout the year. Still functional throughout the year, but that's basically the summer camp is where the money comes from, to support the land. Where I want to go. I do want to travel the world. I want to see Asia. I want to see Australia. I want to go on a safari. I want to go to China. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Argentina. I have never left the United States. And, you know, the way it's looking right now is very scary because you ain't traveling nowhere right now. So I do know I'm going to travel with my daughter. Oh, and it's probably just perfect timing. So, what do I want to accomplish? Right now, this is to accomplish legit spiritual awakening, be the best I can be to prepare for my next steps. So this is also designing my next collections, multiple collections, how they all intertwine. There'll be different collections, but you can break them down. And I want to invite family unity and peace, and bring things, carry things, these spiritual pieces, and put them in looks. Squirrel. Lily! She's fine. Spiritual awakening stages. So this is what I found out. You wake up. You all right? Okay. Thank you. So these are my spiritual awakening stages. You wake up one day, and I got this. I read this on YouTube. I don't even know who said this, but she was like, "You wake up, that's it, and then you're in a state of bliss. Like, this is kind of like cool. Like it's a different." And then there's the dark night, like, and I could see that. And then the void, blank. It's kind of like bliss, but the opposite. And then groundness, and then you like start to ground yourself again. So I think I'm in. She said you go back and forth from the void to the groundness a lot, so I'm probably there. And then the purpose of the mission. So basically, what you realize what all of that was for. I'm not there yet. I have no idea what the created to do for what. I don't know. Am I in the right place? Am I on the right path? Who knows? I don't know. So mote it be. This is at the end of a ritual phase. It was from the Freemasons. I just liked it because it was like, it officially like stamped it. So mote it be. Levels of consciousness. How many levels of consciousness do I have? Not many, but there's a whole lot that I could. Dynamic of intelligence. I think it just depends on where my mind is at. If my mind is not in grasp of conversations and understanding what you're even talking about right now, I probably am not the best, most intelligent person to talk to. Because I got issues. I have a disassociation disorder, so I just sometimes check out. I could be there, smile in your face, and not be there. It's very strange. Sacred higher self, third eye,
fulfillment, and vitality. I've done the vitality collection. Fulfillment in third eye. This is my third eye. I like to dance for God. The God is different for everybody. That's okay. I'm designing a mantra, so I said mine at the beginning. But that's not my only one. This one I liked, one I came up with, and that's what it was. Sensory, aesthetic, and accomplishment. Working on the 4 clairs. I hear, I see, I feel, I know. They're different. Clairvoyance is I see, which I see a lot. So I don't feel like I'm clairvoyant, but I would like to see if that is something, because sometimes I just see stuff. Like I see visions and they haven't happened yet, and then like one day they just happen. I'm like, or I just know. I just know stuff like at my gut feeling, but I fight that a lot. So fight that a lot. Spiritual bath recipe. So quality of life has changed since then. But as I said, this has all been filmed pretty much this year, the beginning of 2022. So this is more after hour times. This is more realistic weekend times. My life is just, it's one. And now I'm starting to expand because I'm healed. I'm definitely a visionary. I definitely see a lot of things, and I try to plan accordingly. But that infection really kind of messed me up in a lot of different ways that I did not know I had issues with, psychosis and things like that. So healing from that, recognizing PTSD, recognizing new triggers, taking care of myself and trusting my gut, listening to myself has definitely increased in power in the last 6-7 months of my quality of life, of just knowing to, I guess, more protective, knowing that things are just better. But trusting the process of healing, taking my time to heal. So I definitely had more in part 2. So hopefully you'll stick around for that.